South Park isn't just a cartoon, it's a pop culture guillotine. Since 1997, Trey Parker and Matt Stone have shredded celebrity egos with savage parodies that hit harder than Hollywood gossip. From brutal honesty to outrageous absurdity, no star is safe. Musicians, actors, billionaires, everyone gets roasted. So stick around as we count down South Park's most savage celebrity parodies that'll make you laugh, cringe, and wonder how these stars ever recovered. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's roll. 1. Kanye West, the Fish Sticks Fallout. First up, we've got Kanye West, who took one of the harshest hits in Season 13 episode, Fish Sticks. This one's a classic. The boys, Cartman, Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Jimmy, come up with a stupid joke. Do you like fish sticks? Then you're a gay fish. It was simple, childish, and pure comedy. But when the joke goes viral, everyone laughs, except Kanye. South Park paints him as arrogant, so obsessed with his own genius that he can't grasp the punchline.
You're a rapper. Yes. An entrepreneur. Yes. And you like fish sticks. Yes. You're a gay fish. No, I am not no gay fish.
He spirals into a meltdown, unable to accept that he's the victim of the joke, and funny enough, ends up embracing his new identity as a literal gay fish, diving into the ocean to live his truth. What makes it savage isn't just the silliness of the joke, it's how South Park perfectly nails Kanye's larger-than-life ego. At the time, Kanye was dominating headlines with his outspoken antics, and the show leaned into that, portraying him as a guy so full of himself he can't even process a simple joke. The episode doesn't just mock him, it creates a whole mythology around him as a fish-loving narcissist, and that song at the end, I'm a Gay Fish, is so catchy and so ridiculous that it's been living rent-free in our head ever since.
Wanted to be free with other creatures like me, and now I got my wish. 'Cause I know that I'm a gay fish, gay fish.
Whether he laughed it off or not, let's be real, that one had to sting. 2. Paris Hilton, dumb spoiled whore. Next, let's talk to Paris Hilton, who got roasted to a crisp in the Season 18 episode, Stupid Spoiled Whore video playset.
This is our son. He's not for sale.
I'll give you $200 million for it.
Excuse me?
I said I'll give you $200 million for it.
South Park didn't hold back here. Paris is portrayed as a vapid, attention-hungry socialite who's literally selling a playset to teach young girls how to be, well, a stupid, spoiled. Meanwhile, Wendy resists the peer pressure to emulate Paris's party girl lifestyle as the rest of the town's girls go full Hilton mania. The savagery here is in the details. Paris is shown coughing up, let's just say questionable substances, stumbling around drunk, and even losing her dog to a tragic fate, all while being completely oblivious to how ridiculous she looks. The show paints her as the poster child for shallow fame, and it's brutal. At the time, Paris was everything with her reality show and tabloid antics, and South Park took that image and dialed it up to the max. It's not just a parody, it's a takedown of an entire era of celebrity culture, and that iconic line, "That's hot?" Let's just say South Park made it a lot less hot.
With schnapps and scotch.
3. Tom Cruise, trapped in the closet. Oh boy, Tom Cruise trapped in the closet from Season 9 is legendary, both for its humor and for the storm it caused. This episode is South Park at its most fearless, taking on Scientology and its biggest celebrity advocate with a parody so bold, it sparked real-world controversy. Tom Cruise is shown as a paranoid, insecure megastar who literally hides in Stan's closet after Stan says he's not impressed by his acting. And it's not just Tom. Other Scientology-linked celebs like John Travolta and R. Kelly eventually join him in the closet, turning it into a running gag that's as hilarious as it is biting.
And it's me, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Well, haven't I done well, Elron? Haven't you enjoyed my acting? Which film did you like best?
Well, I mean, you're not like as good as Leonardo DiCaprio, but you're okay, I guess.
What?
The episode doesn't just mock Tom's personal life, it goes hard at Scientology itself, laying out the religion's wildest beliefs in a deadpan, "this is what Scientologists actually believe" segment. The savagery lies in how South Park exposes the absurdity while keeping it absurdly funny. Tom's desperate need for validation is played for laughs, but it hits close to home. This one reportedly ruffled feathers in Hollywood, with rumors that Tom tried to get the episode pulled. And here's the thing, he didn't succeed. And today, Trapped in the Closet is still one of the show's most iconic celebrity takedowns. 4. Miley Cyrus, Wrecking Ball and Beyond. Fast forward to season 17, and we've got Miley Cyrus getting the South Park treatment in 2001. This one's less about Miley herself and more about her public transformation from Hannah Montana to twerking pop rebel. The show doesn't directly name her, but the parody is unmistakably a pop star riding a wrecking ball, shaking her stuff, and causing a moral panic among the parents of South Park. Naturally, the boys get caught up in the frenzy, with Cartman, of course, trying to profit off the chaos.
Hannah Montana's Miley Cyrus, though only 15 years old, is already on her way to being a major superstar. Looks like next harvest will be even better.
What's savage here is how South Park captures Miley's controversial pivot with biting satire. At the time, her VMA performance and Wrecking Ball video were everywhere, and the show used that to poke fun at both her reinvention and the media's obsession with it. They didn't just mock Miley, they mocked the entire cycle of outrage and hype around her. It's a masterclass in how South Park can take a cultural moment and turn it into comedy while making everyone involved look a little silly. 5. Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Jew. South Park took aim at Mel Gibson in The Passion of the Jew, and the result was one of their most unhinged parodies ever. The episode mocks Gibson's film The Passion of the Christ while portraying him as a deranged, sadomasochistic maniac. When Stan and Kenny ask him for a refund, Gibson snaps, chasing them half-naked, screaming, and literally smearing himself with his own feces.
Yes?
Oh, hi. My name is Stan, and this is Kenny. We saw your movie, The Passion, and we didn't like it, so can we have our money back, please?
You can't not like The Passion. I just followed the Bible. Christ died for you. Go home.
It's savage, and it hits hard. Gibson was already under fire for the film's controversial portrayal of Jews, and South Park amplified that backlash by turning him into a full-blown cartoon villain. They didn't just lampoon his movie, they torched his entire persona, painting him as volatile, unstable, and unhinged. Looking back, it almost feels prophetic considering the scandals that came later. 6. Oprah Winfrey, The Revolt of Her Genitals. This one's pure madness. In a million little fibers, South Park takes aim at Oprah in the most bizarre way imaginable, by giving her talking genitals.
Dare you lie to me and make me look foolish?
What's this? What's she doing?
I don't understand, Minji.
Yep, you heard that right. Her vagina and anus literally plot a mutiny, furious that Oprah's fame has left them ignored and forgotten. The result? A grotesque, absurd spectacle that still ranks among the show's most unhinged parodies. And the crazy part? It works.
Think you're a lying sack of shit. You lied to all these people, and for what? To make money. They bought your book thinking it was true.
That's right, yeah.
Oprah was seen as untouchable, a cultural goddess who the media rarely dared to mock. South Park demolished that pedestal in spectacularly weird fashion, a cultural goddess who the media rarely dared to mock. South Park demolished that pedestal in spectacularly weird fashion. Only this show could take on one of the most powerful women in television, humiliate her in the strangest way possible, and still have audiences laughing through the shock. 7. Michael Jackson, The Jeffersons. South Park's take on Michael Jackson is easily one of the most controversial parodies. In The Jeffersons, Jackson hides in plain sight under a fake name, trying to live a normal life with his son. The episode pulls no punches, from Jackson's ever-changing appearance to his whispery voice, his obsession with childhood innocence, and the cloud of scandals that surrounded him. The kids see through the disguise instantly, while Jackson retreats deeper into a fantasy where he's forever a child.
Guys, this is my dad, Michael
Jefferson. Michael Jefferson, yes. Hey, you want to play with me? Come on, let's climb the tree.
What makes this parody brutal is its mix of comedy and tragedy. South Park doesn't just lampoon Jackson, it frames him as a tragic figure, so lost in denial and self-image that he can't face the real world. It's awkward, hilarious, and haunting all at once. 8. Honorable mention, Barbra Streisand. Before we wrap up, let's give a shout out to an honorable mention, Barbra Streisand in the Season 1 episode, Mecha Streisand. This one's an OG roast. Babs is portrayed as a giant rampaging monster. Imagine Godzilla, but with a Broadway twist, who's hell-bent on destroying South Park to get her hands on a magical artifact. It's ridiculous, over the top, and hilariously mean-spirited. What makes it savage is simple. At the time, Streisand was seen as untouchable, a living legend, but South Park didn't care. They turned her into a literal kaiju, mocking both her larger-than-life persona and the rumors of diva behavior that followed her. It's a reminder that no one's too big for Trey and Matt to take down, and it sets the tone for all the parodies that follow. Plus, Mecha Streisand is just fun to say.
Mega podcast, mega podcast.
Is that really necessary?
And that's a wrap on South Park's most savage celebrity parodies. From Kanye to Streisand, no star is safe. Got a favorite we missed? Sound off in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Until next time, more pop culture chaos is coming your way.